The Farmer and the Snake. Once upon a time, in a quiet countryside far away, there lived a kind-hearted farmer named Ben. Ben was known throughout the village for his gentle nature and his willingness to help anyone in need. He lived a simple life, tending to his fields and caring for his animals, finding joy in the little things. One cold winter's morning, as Ben was walking through his fields, he noticed something unusual lying in the snow. Curiosity piqued, he approached and saw that it was a snake, coiled up and barely moving. The snake's scales were covered in frost, and it was clear that it was struggling to survive in the freezing cold. The farmer's heart was filled with pity for the poor creature. "You must be freezing," Ben said softly. "I can't leave you out here to die." Without hesitation, Ben carefully scooped up the snake, wrapping it in his warm coat. He hurried back to his farmhouse, determined to save the snake from the bitter cold. Once inside, Ben placed the snake by the fire, allowing the warmth to seep into its frozen body. Slowly, the snake began to stir. It uncoiled slightly, its eyes blinking open as it started to regain its strength. Ben smiled, glad to see that his efforts were working. "I'll take care of you until you're strong enough to go back to the wild," Ben said. He prepared a cozy box with soft hay for the snake to rest in and placed it by the hearth where it would stay warm. Days passed, and the snake grew stronger with each passing hour. Ben fed it small scraps of food and made sure it was comfortable, treating the snake with the same kindness he showed to all living creatures. The snake, however, remained silent, watching Ben with cold, calculating eyes. As the winter days wore on, Ben noticed that the snake was becoming more active. It would slither around the farmhouse, exploring its surroundings, but always return to its warm spot by the fire. The farmer was pleased to see the snake recovering so well, but he did not realize the danger that was brewing. One afternoon, as Ben was busy preparing food for his animals, the snake approached him. It moved silently, its eyes fixed on Ben's legs as he worked. The farmer, unaware of the snake's approach, continued with his chores, humming a tune to himself. The farmer and the snake. Suddenly, without warning, the snake struck. It sank its sharp fangs into Ben's leg, delivering a potent dose of venom. The farmer cried out in pain and stumbled back, clutching his leg as the venom began to spread. "Why did you do that?" Ben gasped, the pain overwhelming him. "I saved your life. I took you in when you were freezing and near death." The snake, now coiled and ready to strike again, hissed coldly. "You knew what I was when you picked me up." "I am a snake, and it is my nature to bite." The farmer's heart sank as he realized the truth in the snake's words. He had acted out of kindness, but he had forgotten the fundamental nature of the creature he had saved. The snake, driven by instinct and nature, had bitten the hand that fed it, showing no gratitude or loyalty. As the venom took its toll, Ben staggered to the door, calling out for help. His neighbors, hearing his cries, rushed to his aid and quickly administered a remedy to counteract the snake's venom. Though the antidote saved his life, the lesson Ben learned that day left a lasting mark on his heart. From that day forward, the story of Ben and the snake spread throughout the village, becoming a cautionary tale. The villagers learned that while kindness is a virtue, it is important to recognize the true nature of those you help. The snake, ungrateful and treacherous, had repaid Ben's kindness with a bite, reminding everyone that some creatures, no matter how much you try to help them, cannot change their nature. And so the tale of the farmer and the snake became a reminder to all who heard it. While it is good to be kind and help others, one must also be wise and cautious, for not every act of kindness is met with gratitude, and not every creature can be trusted.